Hi. Hi, good afternoon. Hope you're well. Hope you had a nice Saturday as it's live on the 13th of September, 1:30 in the UK, nearly. Um, it's pretty stormy and blustery here, as usual, the weather report. Hope you are good where you are. Today, we're going to be tapping into inner peace. So, we're not going to go into anything I normally bring up the negative and then clear it to the positive. We're just going to straight into some peace, some calm. It's going to be a bit of a shorter one, about 10 minutes today, just to take a breath, really, relax, and start to tune in to inner peace, whatever that means to you. So first of all, as always, just take a breath, take note of where you are, how you're feeling right now, and scan back over the last week. How are you feeling? 2 weeks now we've been doing this nearly. What have you noticed? What's shifting? What's not shifting? What do you need help with? Please let me know. And then just bring your attention to the top of your head, scan down through your body. Really get a sense of how you're feeling. You can move around a little bit, see if there's any aches and pains that we can ease. Just sort of check in with where you are and how you feel. Good. Lovely. So there are different ways of tapping. Traditional tapping, you start by tapping on the side of the hand and describing the problem. So you would say, even though I have this problem, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. That's called the setup statement. So that's how I was taught EFT. And then I discovered, I learned heart-based EFT, where you put your hands over your heart-centered EFT, and you just name the thing that you want to clear. So this anxiety in my chest, for example, or this situation, to name it, you might describe it a little bit, which is slightly different because sometimes the traditional setup where you say, even though I have this problem, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Sometimes that phrase would trigger people going, well, I'm not sure if I do completely love and accept myself, and can be distracting for some people not. But I find this intuitive heart-centered EFT a little more gentle, super powerful. But just by naming it, you bring whatever you need into the conscious mind. And when your problems are in the conscious mind, that's the end of the problem. If you know it's a problem and you keep doing it, then you need to stop and do something else. Basically, it's the unconscious patterns that we don't know about that are really tripping us up. So when I'm working with a client, it's about finding what is underneath, what's in the unconscious mind that we don't know about, and bringing that into the light so we can do something about it, choose different behaviors, different outcomes, start choosing a different behavior. If you don't know you're doing it, you can't change it. If you do know you're doing it, you can change it. You have that power. So I'm there working with people to find out what the underlying beliefs, patterns, memories are that are still impacting them, and drawing that into the light in a very gentle way. So today we just, as I say, we're going to go into inner peace. So nice, easy breath. Relax. And if there is any tension in your body, just as you breathe in, notice it. As you breathe out, let it go. Good. So with your hands over your heart, and heart math breathing is another technique that's going to help you to ease into what you want, to the feeling that you want. So this is keeping your hands over your heart and just breathing in and out for a count of 5 or 6 without pausing between the in and out breath. So you're breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. You push slightly on the out breath, but allow the in breath to come in naturally. That's the technique. And then if you can focus on a word, some appreciation, gratitude are the kind of optimum emotions that help your body to get into this really great state of feeling good. So you can think about people, situations, places that you love, where you feel relaxed and safe, where you have a real appreciation for them. So breathing in and out into the heart, focusing on appreciation. So this is really great to do at any point in the day, but if you're trying to sleep, for example, or if you don't know what to do in a situation, or you have any kind of tension, you can just breathe as many times as you need to through this cycle, in and out. Good. So you can do that for as long or as often as you need to. And just deepening your breath consciously will shift your body. So often we're breathing up here, we're not taking full deep breaths. Putting one hand over your tummy as well can bring your attention to the tummy, which means you can breathe more deeply. There are thousands of breathing techniques. They will all help you. They will get oxygen into your body, into your brain. When you're working with more, you're doing that, you're more relaxed. Your body feels safer. Everything starts to shift. That's what we're always wanting to do, is just to feel safer, feel better, feel calmer. Good. Okay, so hopefully you're feeling that already. And let's tap. So one hand over your heart, other hand on top of the head, tapping on top of the head, repeating after me. I would like to feel more peace. Beginning of the eyebrow. More peace. Side of the eye. Breathing in peace. Under the eye. Choosing more peace. Under the nose. Inner peace. On the chin. I can be the calm before the storm. Collarbone. The calm in the center of the storm. Under the arm. I can find inner peace. On the thumb. Whatever's going on around me. First finger. I can choose to feel peace. Middle finger. Feeling more peace. Ring finger. More peace. Little finger. Peace in my body. Side of the hand. Peace in my mind. Top of the head. More peace. Beginning of the eyebrow. More peace. Outside of the eye. More peace. Under the eye. Tuning into peace. Under the nose. There's calmness in my breath. Calmness in my heart. Collarbone. I can feel my body shifting into rest and digest. Under the arm. I can feel my body relaxing. On the thumb. Thoughts can come and go. First finger. I'm choosing to find peace right now. Middle finger. Just in this moment. Ring finger. In this place. Little finger. Choosing peace. Side of the hand. Inner peace. Top of the head. Whatever's going on around me. Beginning of the eyebrow. Whatever anyone else is going through. Side of the eye. I can take this moment for myself. Under the eye. To choose into peace. Under the nose. To choose to relax. On the chin. Choosing peace. Collarbone. Choosing calm. Under the arm. Choosing to relax. On the thumb. Inner peace. First finger. Relaxing into peace. Middle finger. Tuning everything out but my breath. Ring finger. And myself. Little finger. This space. Side of the hand. I feel more relaxed, more calm, more peaceful. Good. Bring your hands over your heart and you can butterfly tap if you'd like to. Tap a little bit more. And go to a place in your mind that's peaceful. Maybe it's a place in nature. You might even see a space like a cathedral or a cave or bed, somewhere that feels peaceful for you. Soak up that place, that environment. Let it sink into your cells. Really feel with every sense what you see, feel, hear in this space. Make it bigger and brighter. Feel peace in every cell. Put yourself in a bubble of peace. Take this with you. And it is almost like being the eye of the storm. You can help anyone and everything around you by bringing this peace with you. Be generous with your peace. Give your peace to yourself and to anyone who needs it. It does start with you. Good. And then anchor that somewhere in your body. Feel peace settling into your body, maybe in your heart, in your throat, in your brain. Send it back into your past, forward into your future, so every moment of your life has access to this feeling. Take a lovely, easy breath. Send peace into the rest of your day and enjoy. And very gently in your own time, coming back to the moment, rolling your shoulders, wiggling your fingers and toes, relaxing, stretching, yawning, sorry. Feel that shift, feel that release. You can go back as many times as you need to go through that. Get to more peace, you can go deeper and deeper. And you can just, as I say, butterfly tap, go to that peaceful place in your mind, just breathe and tap, breathe and tap, breathe and tap until you feel that peace, and then just make it bigger. Good. Enjoy. Have a lovely, peaceful rest of day. I'm going to post the next week for the videos a bit later, so you can sign up for those for notifications. I've got quite a few requests that I'm going to be building into this week, so if you've requested, then tune in to receive, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Have a peaceful day. Bye.